Okay, I'm contacting. Hold up, it's really loud. I'm being attacked with science real bad too. It's the 6th of. It's the 6th of May, 2021. So they're attacking me with science really bad. It's like 1 p.m. 1:05 p.m. Um, I haven't had any sleep. They're not allowing me to sleep, but they're, of course, because I'm laying with my eyes closed, they're lying, saying I'm asleep. Anyhow, I'm calling Q-Link Wireless today. As you can see, the last couple times I spoke with them, I didn't get any resolve. My hotspot still does not work, which is keeping me from getting anything done if I can't tether my internet connection. Um, Also, I can't install my Kangaroo security camera, the doorbell. Um, yeah, so I requested to speak to a manager before I got the female on the phone. Before I got a female representative on the phone, the guy told me he would connect me to one and did not. And they both hung up on me. So that's the kind of stuff I've been experiencing with Q-Link. You've seen the videos. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and get connected to a manager right away and talk about this issue I've been having with service ever since I got it. You got to think, I got the phone at the beginning of March and I couldn't use it for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So then I finally get it up and running and they fucking lost their minds about me not having to leave my apartment. So within like 2 weeks time frame, I used like 36 gigs, via internet. And so you'll see like over time, I think it's like tracking it by week versus month. It dropped dramatically. So now it's like 6 or 7 because I can't get it to work. It's like no use to me. I don't need fucking like minutes and text messages. I don't talk to nobody. I'm completely isolated. The only folks I end up talking to is the government, okay? When they fuck my shit up and I have to call them to try to get resolved. So that's where all the minutes go. Text messages, bus stop. To text the bus stop. Um, I'm trying to think what else. So yeah, it's been a problem for a month and about a week. Since we're only a week into May. But these wait times are dropping dramatically. Like it's kind of like the curses they were applying with every other business that I came in contact with. They were trying to claim that as long as they attacked me, they could procure their processes. So an agent was actually talking about that the other day. She was talking about Q-Link ain't gonna be she used a different word. It wasn't procuring their process. They said Q-Link isn't going to be streamlining anything, is what she said. But notice it was like 200-minute wait times. Then it turned into like 30. When I called today, it said 10. Which actually ends up being like a little bit more than that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to pause this real quick and put some clothes on. And I'm talking about I'm so exhausted that I decided to spend the next 4 days in. After I got my court meeting, which is a probation requirement, out of the way on Tuesday, and then I had a meeting with a nutritionist on Wednesday, which was yesterday. Yeah, the bitch. No. There's videos for all that too.
After the call to take a brief survey. My name is Ubed. I will be your support specialist today. How can I help you?
Yes. Could you connect me to a manager? I've been having a ongoing issue with my service, and I just kind of need to speak with someone in management.
Okay, no problem. But also, can you please provide me with your phone?
Yes. Victoria, last name Oliver.
Okay, thank you. And in case this call gets disconnected, what will be the best number to call you back?
234-956-0872.
Okay, thank you for that information. And also thank you for verifying your information through our automated system. Okay, so you told me that you want to speak with a supervisor, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so also just to inform my supervisor, what's the issue that you're having with the service?
It's an internet connection.
Oh, I see. Okay, so would it be okay if I place you on a brief hold to look over your account information really fast?
That's fine. Oh, your asses is dead. I'm talking about these motherfuckers. They're trying to make sure I don't get nothing done. I've been researching my pistol, trying to figure out where to get bullets from it. Like the one place that I found was out of stock. But that's my problem solver right there. That is my solution to this problem right there. I cut my weave into a bob yesterday, and then I washed it. So I'm gonna take it down.
Okay, thank you for patiently holding on the line. I do apologize for all this waiting time. So in this case, I will go ahead and I will be transferring you to my supervisor, okay?
All right, thank you.
Fine.
I have to get words like none of the.
Thank you for your patience. Your call will be answered momentarily. Please stay on the line after the call to take a brief survey. Thanks, yes, specialty. How can I assist you?
Yes, hi. I believe you're a supervisor, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I'm calling you because I'm having an ongoing issue with my service. So here's the breakdown.
What? Okay.
I got the phone on like the 8th of March, and I
Okay.
had an issue setting it up. So I finally got it activated, and it worked fine for 2 weeks straight. After those 2 weeks were up, I've had an issue with my internet hotspot ever since, which means that I cannot tether Wi-Fi. So when I called in and I speak with representatives, like I've been experiencing like some really extreme things, like I'm being hung up on, I'm getting extreme hold times. I even had one of the reps promise me a free upgrade, but he didn't note it on the account. And so I don't care about getting a new phone. I just want the phone that I have to work.
Okay. So the internet is working, but would we use the hotspot? Am I right?
Correct. And the internet is like it's not working at its peak either. It's 4G. It's free 4G. So it should be moving much faster than that, but it's taking a long time to load a page, and it's also having some choppy areas with streaming videos.
Okay. Yeah, this you're facing the difficulty with the internet. Don't worry. Let me check what is wrong. I will be happy to help you further with your internet issue. But before we move forward, can you please provide me with your first and last name?
Yes, Victoria Oliver.
Thank you. And if in case we get disconnected on this, what would be the best phone number to back at?
234-956-0872.
Thank you for confirming. Allow me a moment. Let me review the account. Treat your patience. And before I move forward, I want to acknowledge that I see this is not the first time you're calling in related to this issue. I want to assure you that I have to resolution for you today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. How is your day going so far?
Oh, it's been
Victoria?
horrible, actually. It's been horrible.
Sorry to hear this.
But it'll get better. How about yourself?
It's going wonderful. Thank you for asking. How is the weather there today? Is it hot, cold?
Um, it's actually kind of decent out. It's just an overcast, but as long as you don't mind the overcast, it's nice.
Okay. Let me give some info. Ms. Victoria, are you calling me from the same device or you're calling me from a different device right now?
The same.
You're calling me from the same Q-Link device?
Correct.
Do you have any other phone with you? Because we
Unfor-
need to shoot the phone and for which we need to be on another device.
Unfortunately, I don't have another phone. But I have done some troubleshooting with the agents in the past, and it was successful. As far as us not being losing the connection.
Because as I can see that the number which you gave me for callback is a different number and your Q-Link wireless phone number is different.
Well, it's linked to it. It's a Google number. Are you familiar with Google numbers?
Yes, so you're using the same device and
Yes,
overlap.
correct.
Okay. Will it be possible to call us from a different device and we can start with the troubleshoot of the phone?
I don't have any way to. Like the device that I have through you guys is my only device. And I can't go anywhere to use one.
So, Ms. Victoria, I but cannot guarantee you whether the troubleshoot will go on. That is because you're on the same device, but we will try our best. Okay?
Okay.
Can you please help me with some more information? Can you please tell me, have you inserted the SIM card in the correct SIM slot, in the correct SIM position?
Yes.
Solutions of the phone from the me?
I'm sorry.
Is the device any type of restrictions from the previous company?
No, it's actually a Q-Link device. I purchased it from you guys.
Okay, thank you for confirming. Can you please help me with the SIM card number that you have in the phone?
Yes. One moment. Wait, I believe that's the old one. Unfortunately, I don't know what it was right here. I only have the old one on me right now. That's not gonna do it any better. But I was sent two SIM cards. I'm using the second one that I received right now. Does that help? Let's see. Is it 8901 2401 6297 1495 wait 1496 137.
Please allow me a moment. Let me verify the information. I appreciate your patience.
Mm-hmm.
So are you using this SIM card in the phone?
Yes, I am.
Thank you for confirming. A moment. I'm really sorry, but this is not the correct SIM card you should use. Please have another SIM card in your hand.
Yes, 8901 2401 6297 1700116.
Yeah, you have to use this SIM card. I guess you are using a wrong SIM card in your phone that you confirmed earlier, which you now is the correct SIM card.
Okay, let me give you a little bit more information. When I last called, and the last representative that I spoke with was a female, she was telling me, she was like, the SIM card that you have, which is the one that you're telling me to put in the phone, she said nothing should be wrong with it. However, service was completely dropped from that SIM card, so I wasn't able to make an outgoing call. I wasn't able to receive a text message. So I put this other SIM. So I put the other SIM in, and I was able to call you guys.
I give you a let's go to here, but you have to use the SIM card that ends with 0116 and not 6137.
Okay, so if the one that will the one that ends with 0116 work?
Yes, that's right. 0116 is the SIM card on which the services are active at the moment.
Okay, so that should be as simple as me just switching out the SIM card and not having a problem, correct?
Not face difficulty.
My
And you
issue.
might have received an activation information booklet. You can read. It's in
case you have difficulty, or I have also an email with the instruction how to shoot the phone. And if you are not using the correct SIM card, you might be facing the difficulty. Because the one that you confirmed to me was given to you by us only previously, and the one that I advise you to use, that 00116, was given to you along with the phone.
Okay, so I need to go back to using my old SIM card, and you said I won't have a problem. Is that going to help my internet?
Use the SIM card. Use the SIM card that ends with 00116.
Okay.
To avoid the confusion.
Okay. If I should have any more problems out of my service, is there any way I can get a hold of you directly? Do you have a direct number?
I'm really sorry to hear, but currently I do not have a direct line. But you can give a call on 857546543, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, and on weekends, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And once your device is activated, you can also call us on 611 from your Q-Link device itself. But if in case you
He's
want
trying
to
to
troubleshoot
spam
the phone, I would always advise you and recommend you to some different device so that we can help you with the best way in order to get your issue.
I just don't know what to say. Like, I've been having this issue for a month and a half. I haven't been able to get any resolve.
I do understand, but right now you are wrong SIM card, and while you are calling me from the SIM, it will not be possible for you to change the SIM card while we are on the call. That is the reason I'm near the line and alternate line where we can help you. Sorry, like I advise your correct SIM card, and if you can refer to and send you, or also give us a call on the device, and we can proceed further. Anything else I can help you with today?
Today I'm gonna hang up on them. I'm so fucking mad. That's so ridiculous. I'm still recording. Okay, so I did this Bob for a couple of reasons. Like, I just got my pistol and I saw them claiming that I was still in contact with the guys. So they don't have any footage of me with this weed. I mean, with my weave this way. So it's crazy the type of things they do to manipulate reality. Another reason why I cut it is because I said I would before I took it down is grown out. But what they're doing is they're growing my weave out right away as soon as I put it in, and then it won't grow anymore the entire time that I have it in. I've had this in 3 months. So I put it in at the end of January. It's the beginning of May. Yeah. So yeah, that's the type of stuff they're doing, and I just watched it last night. So I'm gonna flat arm the front. My goodness, they swole my face too. I'm gonna flat iron the front. But I've over the last 3 days I've been getting remote inoculation again in my forearm. They're corrupting the code. They're calling me someone else, and oftentimes when that happens, they change my appearance. They were trying to make me look like the thing next door, her daughter. Like, I came in here where the lighting was like dim the other night, and I was like, who in the I know good and damn well y'all ain't calling me that nasty hoe with 3 kids. It's always a nasty bitch with a lot of kids. A fat hoe with a lot of kids. They always calling me. Just bitches that don't keep their places clean and all kind of shit. That open their crusty ass thighs and when they ain't got no business. It's horrible. Anyhow, let me get on with the rest of the day. I'm staying in. I'm going to be straightening up. And like I said, I'm going to be looking for bullets. And that's what it's going to be until I get resolved. I'm not riding my bike any. I did 14 miles on the 1st of April. Today's the 6th. Yesterday I did 10. In between I did nothing but 5. Because I was having an issue with my seat. I finally fixed my seat the day before yesterday. So that's why I was able to ride it for 10 miles yesterday. Air mattresses. I'm talking about corruption. It's crazy. They ruin everything. Those are the top one. You notice the queen isn't up here anymore. That's the other queen size Antex on the bottom. I just flipped it before I made this phone call. It was on top, but it loses air quicker than the old one. I'm talking about, look. It's insane. Lights. They're mad about decor lights. So for the longest, this string in my bedroom has been blown out. So that half of it doesn't work. And they used to be up around the 2 windows. Recently, I need to cook some rice while I'm doing this. They blew these out. And they blew these out different than they did. They made sure that I knew that they were burned out because I went through the whole strand in my bedroom trying to find the one that was blown. So they blew out half one day and then they blew out the other half. So they don't work. Just the other night. That's why I haven't turned these off. Because they blew out that half. The new ones. These bigger bulbs, one of the bulbs is crushed. I gotta replace it. It's crazy. And it's they started with the bulb things behind grilling, like they called it. Anyhow, there's videos on all that stuff. Let me get started with what I'm gonna do or what I have to do.